Welcome into the Liberty Bowl breakdown over here on Power Four Picks, brought to you by Better in Green. We have Navy, the 10-2 midshipmen. That is their name. That was a close one. Against Cincinnati, 7-5. Navy is a 7.5 point favorite here. This game, the Liberty Bowl, will be played in Memphis, Tennessee. Ethan, what do you got? I kind of like this game a little bit more now that I'm looking at it. But what do you got? And I will say Cincinnati does have quite a bit of opt outs as well. Obviously, with the military academy, Navy, they don't opt out because they believe in life after football and serving our country, as opposed to these other kids that get upset by getting benched and don't believe in competition. So there's my little rant there. So Cincy opt outs, Navy not so many. Navy obviously with a great season, 10-2. What side are you taking here in the Liberty Bowl?
Yeah, similarly to last game, I feel like we could have missed the line here. If you like the Navy side, they opened up as a big dog, 6.5 points, have flipped now to a 7.5 point favorite, but I still do like the Navy side, um, which I'm curious to see. You mentioned you are liking this game, so I'm curious to see where you're at. But yeah, I just don't like the spot here for Cincinnati. You mentioned all the opt outs. They lost their last 4 games of the season down the stretch to finish at 7-5 when they were sitting at 7-1. Um, and just going up against a military academy, it's always tough to get ready for these teams, especially when you don't have prior experience. Now you're getting these backup players that have to prep for the military academy. That didn't play Army, Air Force, Navy, any of those throughout the regular season. So I just always think that's a tough prep. You mentioned no opt-outs for Navy. I like the way Navy ended their season. There were talks of potentially them getting into the college football playoff, but like they did have the road game against Notre Dame that no one really gave them much chance to win, and they had South Florida, North Texas, Memphis, like some really tough games on their schedule, and then to lose both to North Texas and Notre Dame, come back, win their next 2 against South Florida and Memphis, 2 pretty good teams in the American there, and then to get that win over Army in their annual game there. I just think ending their season, 11-win team, beating Army, having this nice year, I just think it's a good cap on top here. So I would lean Navy minus 7.5. Just don't know what Cincy is really playing for in this one.
Yeah, since he's not playing for anything, and this was a team that was ranked at one point in the Big 12. Turns out, Big 12 not fantastic. They then lose 5 games. Obviously not in the rankings anymore, and obviously not in the college football playoff. They are playing in a pretty good bowl opponent in Navy, a 10-2 team, but it is at Military Academy. So yeah, I just don't think since he's playing for much. And the big news there, one of the best transfers in the portal and at quarterback, since his quarterback Sorsby is entering the portal and will not be playing this game, which is probably the big meaning for the line movement. But a lot of Cincy players aren't playing this game. And like I said, Navy, fantastic year, 10-2, beating Army. All these guys play. There's no pro football for I don't yeah, probably not any of these guys. I think there was one like corner or something that went one year, but no professional football here. They're serving our country. This is some of the seniors' last time ever playing football. These guys care. These guys always care. And like I said in bowl season, the trick to picking the winning team is pick the team that cares. They win, it seems like 8 times out of 10. So give me Navy here. I know we might have missed a number, but I still think they get it done. 7.5. I think they could run up the score, win by double digits here. So I like the midshipman here since he's not playing for anything. Hopefully Navy can pull off the cover here. Until then, guys, make sure you guys do follow along over on our YouTube page. We have a couple more bowl games today we're breaking down. And then after that, we're just set on the college football playoff. So exciting time for sports and exciting time for college football. Make sure you guys do follow along over on our YouTube page as we continue to do this. We'll see you guys in our next episode.
Welcome, welcome, welcome to Better Win Green, eh? To Better Win Green, eh? To Better Win Green, eh? Listening to cash out, that's what it's all about. Come on, let's make cash now. We always on spot and we cover all spot from the bottom to the top, hey. Shout out to Ethan, shout out to Wyatt, shout out to Ben. Welcome, welcome to our podcast. Better Win Green.